Today we're going to talk about shovel holders, whether you're putting it on a truck, equipment, an easy way to store a shovel or tool on your piece of machine with securement. We got a couple different options here. We're going to start off here with the Buyer products. This one right here is their shovel holder, spring activated, obviously one-handed. I don't know, not strong enough to pry that open. We use this for trucks, made out of stainless steel, so you're not going to rust. Secures very well. Put it on the side of a salt truck, dump truck, whatever you want to do. Hold your shovel nice and tight. Easy, take off, take on when you're in the snow removal game. From there, we're going to move on to these Kolpin 1.5 grip. Now, kind of like a bungee system. Nice part about them is you can use a hose clamp, or you can bolt them in with the bolt holes. Easy on, easy off. It's just rubber, and obviously it's adjustable with 3 different sizes to get you nice and secure when, again, roading in a salt truck. You can attach them to a wheel loader handrail, on the side there, so you could have your shovel hanging right on your machine. Super easy. Next, we're going to move on to the high lift couplers, holders, whatever you want to call them. I believe on Amazon it's just called the high lift equipment holder. It's a nice looking product. It's a little bit different than this. Obviously this, when this is on, secures very well with that knob. These are a little bit different. As you can see, they kind of have grooves like stairs, and so you have to just make sure that whichever one you're in, it's fully secured into. So obviously, like, the group depth matters. You can't just, like, if you put it on this first one, pops kind of up pretty easy. So you want to get it down a little bit. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. But there you go. As you can see, now it's like in the groove. So now it's a little more secure. Has a pre-drilled hole. It's all made out of rubber. So pretty interesting. Can't wait to kind of test it out. We're going to test out all these and see how they do. Moving over to these bad boys. These are called metal roof racks. It's kind of a nice system, simple design, all metal. But basically you just hook up your end here onto the bottom, pull this back, and there you go. You're gonna have your snug. So when you stick your shovel or whatever thing in there, that's in there, right? It's pretty good. And then easy to take it off. You just flip it this way, put it back on. So relatively easy to use. I'm doing this with one hand. Obviously this would be mounted to, a side of a salter. It could go to the back of a loader door. It could go to the back of a skid steer, anything like that. Just wish they were in green. Finally, we're gonna go over the LuBanSir. These are the cheapest option. These are just Velcro with some loops. So basically you first loop it around whatever you want it to connect to, and then you would connect the shovel with the third hoop, and it's all Velcro. Pretty easy. Cheap option, fast, great for handrails. If you don't want to drill, this is obviously the option you want to go with. Obviously you could try magnets for a lot of this stuff too. So if you were to have, some strong magnets, obviously go with the stronger magnet. But if you did strong magnets, you could bolt them in here and, stick it to whatever stainless steel, metal options you have. Same goes kind of for all these. This is probably the most universal, as you can use a hose clamp, you could use a bolt, you could use the magnets. These we bolt on at all the times just because of how heavy duty this one is. It's a very heavy product, being that it's all stainless steel. Not to mention the amount of force you need to open that spring. You just want to make sure that it's fully secured. So those are our options for shovel holders. Now you can use these again for skid steers, salt trucks, dump trucks, loaders, anything to secure any kind of tool, just so you're not losing it down the road. Securement's kind of everything. And if you want easy accessibility when doing the snow removal game and you need to shovel a door quick, having the shovel on the loader of the machine helps out quite a bit. So it's a quick review. Obviously I don't have much experience. These are the ones that we're testing out. Obviously I've ran these for a couple years now, but guys really like them. But these are some new ones that we're testing out on smaller units just to see how they do and how they hold up and how they last during winter.